I am Padre Jarson Flor from Casteau, Belgium, and I want to talk to you today about body image and wellness, and how we can escape the obsessive search for the ideal body and find peace in our own real bodies. Let's go. Our life in this world is life in the body. All we do in it, with it, through it. From the moment we are conceived, we are attached to a physical body built of genes inherited from our biological father and mother. As our body grows, we realize that all our interactions with people and things, the way people see us and know us, all that is somehow connected to our body. The day we part from our bodies, we die. So it is not hard to realize that our mental health too is connected to our body. If our mental health depends on our ability to make peace with our reality and history, past and present, then our ability to make peace with the body in which we came into the world and exist in it is critical for our well-being. Yet few things are more difficult today than being at peace with our bodies. Some people are obsessed with their bodies. They seek to improve its performance, its strength, appearance, longevity. They push themselves to extremes, sometimes with positive results, as it is often the case with athletes, sometimes with detrimental effects, as in people who suffer with obsessive disorders and behaviors, such as anorexia and autoflagellation. Some people love their body and spend considerable time, money, and effort caring for it and displaying the pride they have in it. Others find that their bodies are the source of most, if not all, their problems, and would rather refashion it through surgical intervention or even escape it. Why do these diametrically opposed approaches to such an essential part of our humanity? I am convinced that the most important factors fueling this phenomenon are the exploitation of the body in the media and our concern with the opinion of others. Sure, history is filled with examples of people who struggle with their body image in all ages, from ancient times. But the advent of mass commerce and the invasion of marketing and advertising everywhere, even into our bedrooms, has brought the issue to a new level, beyond anything we could have ever imagined without mass communications. Before the 20th century, you would probably compare your body to people in your own visible world. Now, almost every person in the planet can be confronted daily with the likes of Beyoncé and Brad Pitt. In a physical community in which people engage each other face to face, your attitude and personality play a major role in your social life and how people view and accept you. In our times of shorter, shallow engagements with people whose names we may not even know, whom we may never see again, appearances become more and more important, or so we think. In the virtual world of social media, being an interesting person often means someone who looks good. The constant self-promotion of our image becomes almost a social skill that we must master. Something that drives people more and more to the extremes of self-love or self-hate, of feelings of accomplishment or depression. So what can you do about it? Well, of course, we cannot go back in time and revert the amazing advances in communication, which I think brought far more good than bad things. But here are some tips that I am confident will help anyone struggling with body image. First, don't let the virtual media bully you. Forgive me if I sound a bit of a joy killer, but movies, billboards, screens, magazines, you name it, all these things are ultimately trying to sell you something. They may have no commitment to present you a real depiction of life. They are designed to generate interest, engagement, and directly or indirectly, but ultimately and certainly, money. And this is best accomplished by pushing forward idealized artificial images and stereotypes. So it would be a great mistake to stake your self-image and well-being on anything they put up in display. Second, live in the real, not the virtual world. Social media has its usefulness, but it must be a tool to connect people and services, not a time-consuming master beating us into depression and low self-esteem. Use it wisely. Don't be afraid to unfollow any people or feeds that promote vulgarity, vanity, or extreme body exposure or behaviors. And keep those that help you maintain a healthy and respectful life in conversations and friendships. Third, focus on people closest to you, your family and friends. These are the people who know you best, who know and care not only about your body, but about your whole person, your history, your heart, your mind and soul. People who love to hear you laugh, to tell stories, to hear your humor here and there. These people will likely accept you just as you are and offer their best to help you feel loved and appreciated, whatever your shape, size, health, or fitness level. And finally, embrace your body as it is. Sure, we can always lose another pound, gain a bit more muscle, run a mile longer, be a little more flexible. But at the end of the day, the starting point of the well-being trail is the acceptance of the body we actually were born with. One of the first lessons one learns in military basic training is one man, one kit. Yes, I know the language can be updated to be more inclusive, but the point is you were issued your own kit and you must bring that kit with you everywhere. In fact, mission success depends on you making good use of your own kit. You cannot borrow someone else's kit because they will need their own kit for the mission. Nor can you use unauthorized equipment. So we cannot wear someone else's body, and making our happiness depend on an imagined or manufactured body which we do not have will probably not be the answer to our ultimate struggles. In my faith tradition, I have always turned to a thought from Psalm 139. O Lord, you knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And in Luther's Small Catechism, we confess, God has given me my body and soul, my eyes, ears, and all my members, and still takes care of them. My body is a singular gift made for me with love. How could I not be thankful for it? Yes, I too would love to do all the gimmicks Tom Cruise does in Mission Impossible. But that's not real. I'm content with the body I actually have, even if it is not much to brag about. And people around me need me, even if I am no superhero or Mr. Charming. I am who I am, and I am at peace with it. I encourage you to find peace with your body and live joyfully in it. I am Padre Gerson Flor. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a joyful day.